Good morning, baseball fans. We welcome you to Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover for this game one of it. We'll have two over the course of this Sunday between the Plover Black Sox. First, it will be the Viroqua 138ers. Sheboygan will be later on this afternoon. My name is Mike Weatherman, welcoming you here into Plover as you are watching the Auto Select pregame show. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires, and complete auto repair services. With locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East, no matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Season's still young for both these teams as the Black Sox taking their infield and wrapping things up pretty quickly. Then it'll be time for Viroqua, who made the long trip up, getting set for this one again. It's a triangular today, middle game, which we will not be airing for you guys. We'll be Viroqua and Sheboygan. Then Sheboygan and Plover will match up to wrap up the day here from beautiful Veterans Memorial. And taking a look at our quick forecast for today as we get set for game one. Right now, 67 degrees outside, but the real feel in the sunlight, 76. Absolutely no rain in the forecast, which is always a very positive thing. Means we're getting plenty of baseball in today. Black Sox come in 1-2, a couple of losses yesterday, looking to bounce back against a couple of tough teams here to start the season off. It's going to be a good test for this group very early on in the year. And you always want to give yourself some tough opponents. So we'll get the final throw down to wrap up the infield for the Black Sox with Caleb Mayer. And then it'll be time for the guys in blue, Viroqua. And so as they get set for their infield, we're going to take a quick look at your starting lineups as well today. We'll start with Viroqua leading off as your shortstop. Who are number 1, Griffin Olson. Hitting second is the catcher, number 17, Evan Hubach. At second base, number 16, Casey Kowalczyk. In left field, number 21, Noah Matheson. At first base, number 23, Camden Oliver. Your starting pitcher hits 6, number 24, Ashton Swanson. Hitting 7th in center field, number 4, Braden Lendowski. At third base, number 12, Jackson Hoyam. And in right field, number 5, Kevin Lendowski. Again, for Viroqua, Olson, Hubach, Kowalczyk, Matheson, Oliver, Swanson, Lendowski, Hoyam, Lendowski. In their blue and white uniforms, the white pants, blue and white striped socks, blue caps, making the trip up the 138ers. And for the Plover Black Sox, leading off in right field is number 15, Tommy Droner. In left field, number 12, Jackson Fox. In center field, number 5, Bryson Cashin. At third base, number 19, Caden Fowler. The designated hitter, number 24, Thomas Hunt. He's hitting for the pitcher, number 25, John Nafe. At first base, number 21, Bryce Ayer. At shortstop, number 4, Drew Kadrovich. At second base, number 17, Jake Sankey. And doing the catching, number 11, Caleb Mayer. Again for the Black Sox, Droner, Fox, and Cashin. Fowler, Hunt hitting for Nafe and Ayer. Kadrovich, Sankey, and Mayer for the Black Sox. And they're all whites, the pinstripes. The old school Sox logo. As again, Viroqua taking their infield right about now, it's a little bit behind, but we're getting set for some pretty good baseball. Swanson taking his warm-up tosses over in the left field bullpen. Looks like the right-hander. But all in all, it's gonna be a fun day. It's good to be into the summer. Getting in the summer season is always good to cover American Legion baseball. And very few places as fun and as accessible to cover here as Veterans Memorial. And 328 down the lines, 372 dead center. That being said, again, you are continuing to watch the Auto Select pre-game show to get this thing underway. Again, Auto Select Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services and locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Again, a reminder for you guys, you'll have 2 games today. Obviously, this one right here between Viroqua and Plover, and then Plover back in action later on this afternoon, approximately 4 o'clock. They will be taking on Sheboygan. You can find both those games right here on Zaleski Sports and at ZaleskiSports.com today. The Auto Select pregame show. Apologies for any sort of internet delays. Still always at the mercy of technology. As we'll wrap things up again one more time. We'll wrap up your Auto Select pregame show. Again, locations on Church Street, Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. So that being said, I'm going to turn the microphone off for a few minutes. We'll be back with you guys for our national anthem and the starting lineups in just a couple of minutes. You're watching Plover Black Sox baseball right here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Veterans Memorial Field for today's American Legion baseball between Plover and Viroqua. First, starting lineup for the visiting team Viroqua. Leading off, Playing shortstop, number 1, Griffin Olson. Batting second, catcher, number 17, Evan Hubach. Batting third, second baseman, number 16, Casey Kowalczyk. Batting fourth, left fielder, number 21, Noah Matheson. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 23, Camden Oliver. Batting sixth, pitcher, number 24, Ashton Swanson. Batting seventh, center fielder, number 4, Braden Landowski. Batting eighth, third baseman, number 12, Jackson Hoyle. Batting ninth, right fielder, number 5, Kevin Landowski. Viroqua is managed by legend Mr. Pete Swanson. Nice starting lineup for the Black Sox. Leading off in right field, number 15, Tommy Droner. Batting second, left fielder, number 12, Jackson Fox. Batting third, center fielder, number 5, Bryson Cashin. Batting fourth, third baseman, number 19, Caden Fowler. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 24, Thomas Hunt. Hitting for the pitcher, number 25, John Nath. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 21, Bryce Air. Batting seventh, shortstop, number 4, Drew Kadrevich. Batting eighth, second baseman, number 17, Jake Sankey. And batting ninth, the catcher, number 11, Caleb Mayer. Black Sox are managed by Mr. Wayne Sankey, coached by Mr. Corey Hopper and Mr. Kyle Zableski. Will you please rise, remove your hats to honor America for the playing of our national anthem.
Our national anthem concluded, and now we get set for baseball here on a beautiful Sunday morning here from Plover at Veterans Memorial Park. John Nath will take his warm-up tosses to Caleb Mayer. Defense behind John in the outfield, left to right will be Jackson Fox, Bryson Cashin, and Tommy Droner. Infield, third to first will be Caden Fowler, Drew Kadrovich, Jake Sankey, Bryce Air, and Mayer, again, doing the catching. Top of the order for Viroqua, Olson, Hubach, and Kowalczyk here on this morning. And just a couple of whispers of cloud cover, not even that. As we welcome you to continuing the American Legion summer season here on Zaleski Sports. Plenty of teams we got for you guys over or around the mid-Wisconsin area, including right here, your Plover Black Sox. So as Nate takes his warm-up toss, a reminder as well from our friends at Fleet Farm to make sure you don't miss Fleet Farm's countdown to summer event and save on everything you need for outdoor work and play. From lawn and garden tools to grilling and fishing gear, save today at Fleet Farm. Proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. And Black Sox coming off a couple of losses yesterday, looking to bounce back. One win was over Everest on Friday, a 16-4 decision as we get set to start this one off with Griffin Olson stepping in, the starting shortstop, left-handed hitter wearing number 1. And Viroqua in their blue and whites. Thauer going to play in on the edge of the grass over at third base. As the first pitch of the morning, it's going to be a big swing and a miss. Olsen attack, trying to jump on that fastball early. Big swing, and there's going to be another one right in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Nafe, the big right-hander, working quick. Looking to set up inside, tries to bounce one in there. So 1-2 strikes now to Griffin Olson. Fairly lanky shortstop. Another one down in the dirt. He leaves it down there. So back to 2-2. Nafe sets, delivers. Ground ball into left field. The leadoff single for Griffin Olson. Just took it the other way.
Catcher, number 17.
Now, runner on first, and that'll bring up your starting catcher, Evan Hubach. Out of the stretch, there's another line drive. That's going to get into left field. So back-to-back pitches sent into left field. It's now 2 on, nobody out. Bring up the second baseman, Casey Kowalczyk. 2 on, nobody out here for Viroqua here in the top of the first. And that one ruled low for ball 1. So 1-0. Back-to-back singles as Nafe comes set. There's a strike. But even up, a ball and a strike. Over to Kowalczyk. Right-handed hitting second baseman. Sankey holding on. Olson over at second base. Viroqua looking to strike first here in the top half. Breaking ball, miss. They said it was in. So 2-1. Nafe showing a good curveball, but hasn't been able to get that called strike with it too much quite yet. That's a very good 2-strike pitch. The 2-1. 3-1. So Nafe started out Olson 0-2, and since then it's been single, and now he's behind 3-1 to Kowalczyk. Runners take their lead. The 3-1. Popped him up. Mayers can't see it, but Nafe is able to, and he'll make the call on the catch for the first out of the inning. Again, good communication that time for the Black Sox, and that'll bring up the cleanup hitter and the left fielder, Noah Matheson. Two hits in the inning, 1 out. Runner on his way to third. The throw in, they're both going to get advance on the double steal. Mayer never let go of that baseball. I don't know if he was worried about hitting the bat or the runner or the hitter, but he never let it go. He would have had him at third and get that throw off. So now second and third. And a big chance for the Viroqua cleanup hitter. Chopper up the middle. That's into center field. That's a base hit. That's going to bring in 2. And the throw goes in, and on the way down to second and in there on the throw is Matheson. So a 2-run single. For Matheson, it's 2-0 Viroqua. Took second on the throw. So the double steal works well for Viroqua as they strike first. As here comes Camden Oliver, the first baseman. And the throw going home from Cashin brings the runner to second, and that's going to be a big curveball in there for a strike. So 2 runs on 3 hits in the inning. And strike 2 called, another breaking ball in there. Nave trying to limit the damage here in the first and give his team a chance to start the comeback in the bottom half. Holding them to 2 here is the goal. Matheson, the runner at second. The 0-2 down in the dirt, blocked by Mayer. And decent amount of room behind home plate, so if one gets by, we'd likely see an advance, but not compared to where I was up on Tuesday with Krivitz that had about 95 feet behind home plate. The 1-2. Another one down in the dirt. Very similar now to what we saw the very first at bat of the game with Olsen. Fell behind 0-2, worked it back, and then he just slapped a single into left. There's a big gap there with Kadrovich holding the runner. Fly ball into deep left. Backing up Fox. He's there for the catch. And the second out of the inning. Ball got just off the end. So with 2 down, here comes the pitcher, Ashton Swanson. So runner still at second base. And there's a strike in there, 0-1. Nave set. Ground ball up the middle. That's into center field. That's a base hit. Runner is coming in. Throws cut off. It's 3-0. So 4 hits. As Matheson comes around from second. So runner on first. 2 outs for Braden Landowski. Half swing and a miss. Strike 2 right on the outside corner with a fastball. And once again, he's got another hitter, 0-2. Third hitter today, he's gotten to 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He got him swinging to end the inning. But 3 runs come across on 4 hits. And a runner left. We've played 1/2 inning of baseball here from Veterans Memorial Park. Your score, Viroqua 3, the Plover Black Sox coming up on this beautiful Sunday morning on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, and come check out Velocity Clubhouse.
Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Bottom half of inning number 1 here from Plover. And so as he takes his warm-up tosses, quick reminder as well from our friends over at Felt's Dairy, located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy is a family-friendly experience, serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. And they're open Monday through Saturday, 24/7 on Facebook. Also from our friends at Spectrum Benefit Solutions, they have offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Accident and like Facebook to get started today.
Lead up for the Black Sox, right fielder number 15, Tommy Droner.
So Tommy Droner step in to lead things off in the bottom half of the first against Ashton Swanson. Big right-hander. And a fastball's in there in the inside corner. Break him all. That time we'll miss down, and then trying to establish an inside corner early against Droner. Right fielder with a wide open stance in that left-handed box. Chopper up the middle. Shortstop is there, off balance throw, and the stretch is in time for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 12, Jackson Fox.
Good play over at first base. So here comes Jackson Fox. And the first one's going to be in there for a strike. Fox playing left field today. Ball and a strike now. The count is that fastball missed. Pretty much straight up in that right-handed box. And take one down and away, nowhere close. There's a breaking ball right on the outside corner, and it's now 2-2. Outfield alignment for Viroqua. It's going to be Matheson in left, Lendowski in center and right. There's a line drive. Bobbled, and there's going to be no play. It's an infield single. So Fox hit it well going the other way, and he'll reach.
Center fielder number 5, Bryson Cashin.
To bring up Bryson Cashin. Cashin, the center fielder. Infield alignment for Viroqua quickly. Third to first. Hoyam, Olson, Kowalczyk, and Oliver, with Hubach doing the catching. Cashin, the number 3 hitter in center field today. Why again, another wide open stance from the left-handed box. Fox takes his lead, throw over, and he's in there with a dive. 0-1 the count to Cashin. As that'll miss as well. So a ball and a strike now. Fox, the runner at first. A couple steps off his lead. Cashin pops that one straight back and out of place. So ball and 2 strikes now to Bryson. Hopefully that didn't.
Return all foul ball.
That goes toward the parking lot.
To the token to the concession stand. Thank you.
Swanson takes a look over, throw over, and he's in there with a dive. That one will miss up. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Again, Fox taking the lead off first. Cashin back in the box. Swanson comes set. Ball right at the chest. Runner going. That's fouled straight back. Kane Fowler sits on deck. Your cleanup hitter.
No. Bring it up here. Bring it up here. And then first base dugout to one of the boys sitting on the bench, please. Keep that. You buy yourself something extra, get more, get a lot of good stuff.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up again and foul into the netting.
Very much.
Keller, there's another one out there.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes remaining over to Cashin. And another one fouled off. Cashin working off a really good at bat. Chased down by Coach Sankey. Count remains 2-2. That's 3 straight fouled off by Cashin. And yet again. So that was going to be a go retrieved by a Viroqua player. Still 2-2. Swanson slide step runner going. Strike 3 call, throw on to second is going to be not in time. So second out of the inning, but Fox does get to second on the stolen base. So 2 outs. Here comes Caden Fowler.
Third baseman, number 19, Caden Fowler.
Had a huge game against DC Evers with 5 RBIs. Trying to get at least one of those runs back here in the bottom half of the first. Swanson still working out of the stretch. Breaking ball had him buckled enough, and it's a strike called. The 0-1. That'll miss outside with a fastball. Ball and a strike now to Fowler. Breaking ball doesn't do anything. It goes high and tight. 2 balls and a strike now to Fowler again. Jackson Fox, runner at second. He had an infield single. Swanson just picking up his first strikeout of the day. Slide step that time, and there's a fly ball into the left center field gap on the run. But he's going to range over in time as Lendowski. Ball hung up just enough. looked ticketed off the bat, but just couldn't quite get enough on it, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit and a runner left. We've played one complete. Your score, it is Viroqua 3 and Plover 0 on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Getting set for the second inning as Jackson Hoyam will step in, third baseman. Right-handed hitter facing John Nafe to start. 3 innings came across the top half on 4 hits. Nafe looking to put up a 0 here in the second. He did end the inning with a swinging strikeout, and he fires one in there. It'll be Hoyam, Kevin Lindowski in the top of the order, back to Olson. As Adam is down in the dirt. So it evens up 1-1. Again, none of the 4 hits really hit particularly hard against Nafe, but they were just well placed and found the hole up the middle and into left field on a couple of them. And there's one ripped foul toward the bullpen. Again, we got 2 games for you guys today here on Zaleski Sports for the Black Sox. They got Sheboygan later on this afternoon. The 1-2. Big swing and a miss on the curveball for John Nafe.
Right fielder, number 5, Kevin Lindowski.
And that'll miss to Lindowski. One and nothing. That's fouled straight back. So 1-1 now. I always hold balls. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous for my car parked in the front row. One and one the count. Nafe winds and delivers. Got him chasing and a fastball at the shoulders, and it's 1-2. Looking for his 3rd consecutive strikeout. And he got him looking. Fastball put it right down. And there's 2 outs here in the second. So they'll turn things over to the top of the order. And Griffin Olson, he singled to left and came around to score. Back in the first. So Nafe winds and delivers to Olson, missing that one high with a fastball, 1-0. He got him 0-2 in his first at bat. Then a couple ones down in the dirt, and then he just rolled one into the hole between third and short for that leadoff single. So, but now with 2 outs, he'll take a strike that time. 1-1. Big curveball in there. So 1-2 to Olson. Nafe definitely a little more comfortable than he was in that first inning. Again, the 4 hits, none of them hit particularly hard. But again, just well placed and some good situational hitting from Viroqua. Also pulled off a double steal. As timeout is called. The 1-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Will land, and it's going to remain 1-2. Nate taking his time now. Set to go. Ground ball over toward first. Air stays down on it. He'll toss it to the covering Nafe. And it's a 1-2-3 second for the Black Sox. Nothing across. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Your score, Viroqua 3 and Plover nothing. And you're watching Plover Black Sox baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's two-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Thomas Hunt in to lead things off. As he'll take a ball to start the bottom half of inning number 2. It'll be Hunt, Air, and Kadrovich facing Swanson. There's a roller over towards second base. And there's one out. So the one out, that'll bring up Bryce Air, the designated hitter. As he steps in and around as well to get comfortable this summer with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover. With more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Sign up for planned service, receive 10% off parts, and a reminder to service your furnace and central air conditioner, as that'll miss outside. Call Point Heating and Cooling, 715-345-1979. Again, 715-345-1979. Visit online, pointheating.com, as it's 2-0 now to Air. Over at first base today. Three and 0. None of the three have really been close from Swanson yet. Taking all the way, and he'll take a strike.
That's exactly why sometimes you say ball strike, because we're all like, doing shit.
It is. I'm starting to, I'm looking. I want to see check other things.
The 3-1 to Bryce. Ground ball once again to second base. Stepping, throwing, 2 outs. Two down now for Drew Kadrovich, shortstop. A couple of easy plays early for Casey Kowalczyk over at second. Kadrovich, the shortstop. And he'll take a strike.
Technically, I'm designated the official scorer.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. So you got the. Well,
I don't have to go. I don't have to go.
1-1. After Nate put up a 1-2-3 inning, Swanson looking to match. And a big cut and a miss. So now it's a ball and 2 strikes. The Black Sox shortstop. The 1-2. Half swing and a miss. He went around, and the second strikeout for Swanson ends the second inning. Nothing across for Plover. We go to inning number 3. Your score, Viroqua 3, Plover 0 on Zaleski Sport.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Top half of inning number 3 here from Plover. Hello to Jim over in Denver, North Carolina, watching us today. As John Nafe's first pitch of the 3rd inning is going to miss down and away and in the dirt to Evan Hubach, who singled and scored back in the first his last time up. And another one just rolled one into left. That one's going to skip all the way back to the screen. And it's 2-0. So Nafe going to try and reset here, down 2-0 in the counter. Reminder as well that the beautiful Par 4 Resort in Wapaka is home to 18 fun-filled holes at the Foxfire Golf Club, as well as a full menu of delicious lunch and dinner options at the Par 4 Bistro. We'll have more after this one, and that's going to be fouled off and out of play, 2-1. So get your friends and family together. Head to the Wapaka favorite for dinner, golf, and overnight stay, Par 4 Resort in Wapaka. 2 balls and a strike to Evan Hubach, the catcher. And that's popped way up in there. Kadrovich rotating over right into the shortstop spot will make the call and the catch for the first out. That's 5 consecutive retired by Nafe. So that'll bring up Casey Kowalczyk. He's 0 for 1. He popped up to Nafe back in that first inning, about 20 feet in front of home plate. He pops another one straight back, and it's 0-1. You know, this is about 40 minutes into this game. Top half of inning number 3. Currently 67 degrees. Sunlight has us at about 77. Again, a beautiful Sunday. This is a nice breaking ball that just missed. So it's 1-1. There's a big swing and a miss. Had him out in front. He waved at it. It's 1-2. Nafe showing really good off-speed stuff here in the first few innings. Got him 1-2. Ground ball to short. Kadrovich stays back on it. Throw over and the stretch and the out recorded by Air. So 2 outs now. As long as you're not really swearing, we're good. 2 outs here in the 3rd. That'll bring up Noah Matheson. He had a 2-run single. And it'll fire in a strike. Matheson rolled one into center field his first time. There's strike 2 on a breaking ball.
Hold on, let me see that one. This one, you keep that one. Put that in your bag.
The 0-2 looking to get another 1-2-3. And he does with a big breaking ball. 4th strikeout for John Nafe. And we're through 2.5. Nothing across again for Viroqua. We go to the bottom half of inning number 3. Still 3-0 in favor of Viroqua here on Zaleski Sports, live from Veterans Memorial Park.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Bottom half of inning number 3 here from Plover. 3-0 Viroqua. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left through their 3 innings. Through 2 for the Plover Black Sox, no runs on, a hit, and a runner left. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 to up Sankey, Mayer, and then back to Droner in the top of the order. Get a big thanks to everyone joining us wherever you may be. If you're not at the ballpark, Jake Sankey, the second baseman, will lead things off. And the first pitch from Swanson here, the third, is going to be fouled over and out of play. Seven straight retired by Nafe ever since that end of that first inning. 5 straight for Swanson. Both pitchers seem to have settled in. And there's a high strike. It's 0-2. The 0-2 to Sankey. He's going to be a breaking ball that just misses, a little off speed there. It's 1-2. And plenty of youngsters chasing down. There's been a fair share of foul balls. And strike 3 called with a fastball. And there's the first out. Third strikeout for Ashton Swanson. That'll bring up the catcher, Caleb Mayer. As Mayer gets ready to step in. After this pitch, you'll hear from our friends at Egg Country Farm Credit Services. So Swanson, the big leg kick, and a breaking ball and miss up. So Egg Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. So contact Egg Country in Stevens Point to get started. And there's a strike with a fastball. The 1-1. Half swing, he went around. It's 1-2. That breaking ball's had a couple of swings like that now in the last couple of innings. Nate's gotten a couple as well. And a swing and a miss on the high fastball at the shoulders. And there's the third consecutive strikeout, 4th of the game. And the second out of the inning. So that turned things over to the top of the order, and Tommy Droner. Droner grounded out to short on a really nice play by Olson. That was rolling up the middle, just a little slow roller, but he was able to field it and make a nice off-balance throw and got the stretch from Oliver over at first base to retire the speedy right fielder. And a check swing there is fouled off. So 0-1 now to Droner. The 0-1 there will be in there for strike 2. So 0-2 to Tommy. Trying to keep this inning going, get a chance for Jackson Fox, who's the lone hit today for Plover. Fastball up, and Droner doesn't even look at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom half of 3. Swanson, that one he just spins a curveball up there and doesn't do much. He's had a couple times where he's, for the most part, had a really good curveball, but the couple times where he's just kind of let it go early and just kind of floats. But they miss way out of the zone with those. The 2-2, just missed. It's 3-2. All of us here in the press box are getting ready to mark out 3. The full count delivery. Chopper over toward first. Oliver's there. He'll take it himself. Beat Droner to the bag. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Go the Black Sox. Swanson has retired 8 consecutive as we go to the 4th. 3 complete in. It's 3-0 Viroqua. Here live from Plover on Zaleski Sport.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the big slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the whole family to the best tasting pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point at Polito's Pizza.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Top half of inning number 4, a 3-0 lead for Viroqua. Nate back out there to work. As he does that, a reminder as well, asking if you have questions about your retirement. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, Michael Smith & Associates can help. With the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach, you work one-on-one with an advisor to develop a retirement roadmap to get you where you want to go. First pitch here to Oliver is going to be fouled off right at the plate. So call Michael Smith & Associates today, 715-341-6657. The office is located at 3241A Business Park Drive in Stevens Point. Camden Oliver flew out to left field his first time up. It's 0 for 1. That's a line drive bullet into right, but Droner's there. One of the hardest hit balls of the day for sure. But this goes down as an out, and he's 0 for 2. So here comes Ashton Swanson, had an RBI single back in the first. So he's the last guy to reach against Nafe. And that one's a good swing and a hard hit ground ball foul. Viroqua starting pitcher. Both guys have really settled in. All of the base runners have been in the first inning. As that'll miss down. Nafe with 4 strikeouts. Swanson with 4 of his own as well. There's one chopped foul over toward the on-deck circle. So the 1-2, down and away, I should say. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nafe sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5. And there's a second out.
Center fielder, number 4, Braden Ledowski.
So that's 9 consecutive retired for Nafe. And here comes Braden Lendowski, who was the first of that 9 with a strikeout back in the first. That's going to be popped up in toward right. Droner's there. He makes the catch, and it's 10 in a row. Retired by John Nafe. Nothing across. And this game's halfway through. He played 3.5. Your score, it is Viroqua 3 and Plover nothing. So you're watching some American Legion Baseball live on a beautiful Sunday on Zaleski Sport.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook.
PBS.
Just PBS? Yeah. Try the 5 one. The same password. Black Sox 543, the E and the S password.
So I didn't know we had Wi-Fi here, so
Reminder, you turn off all balls in the press box. You have token to get a session stand. Thank you.
Apologies for again for technical difficulties. We're back here, though, from Plover. Bottom of the 4th, and nobody out. Jackson Fox will hit a little slow roller over to short. And he's going to reach with an infield single. He's 2 for 2. So Fox aboard, and that'll bring up Bryson Cashin. Cashin got caught looking back in the first inning. So 2 hits now in the game for Plover, both belonging to Fox. Throw over, and he's in there with the dive. Fox did steal a base back in the first, and they're keeping an eye on him. And that'll miss on Cashin. Step off and a throw in there, and Fox is again back in there with a dive. And that'll miss again to Cashin. Two and nothing to Cashin. Another throw over, and Fox is in there with a dive. And Fox did steal second base back in the first. They're really keeping an eye on him with a 3-run lead here in the 4th. And a big cut and a miss from Cashin. Two balls and a strike to the center fielder. Fox, again a throw over, and he's in there with a dive. Only base runner that's been today has been Fox. He's 2 for 2. Swanson's been mowing everybody down. There's popped one foul, out of play. Nobody out here in the 4th. Runner going, ground ball, hit and run. That's going to deflect off Swanson, and everybody's going to be safe. An infield single. So back-to-back hits for Fox and Cashin. Both of the infield right. All 3 hits have been infield hits.
Third baseman, number 19, Caden Fowler.
So here comes Caden Fowler, third baseman. He flew out to center, left center, more specifically back in the first. Breaking ball stays up and in. The count 1-0. Fox takes his lead off a second. Fastball up, 2-0. Big chance here now in the fourth for the Black Sox, trying to get that 0 off the board. Good speed on the base pass. It's 3-0. And a good play behind the plate by Hubach to knock that one down. Spiked fastball, one of the toughest plays to make behind the plate. But now 3-0. Yeah, I think Thauer taking all the way. And he does, and he takes a strike on the outer half. Three and 1 the count. Hunt on deck. There's a little looper into shallow center. That's going to be caught on the shoe tops for the first out. Nice play. Out in center, and it's a good point saying in the press box that it might have been a smarter play. You did not think at the time in center field to let that drop, and you may have a chance at 2, but then you'll take a chance of it taking a weird hop, getting by you. A lot of things. So here comes Thomas Hunt. He grounded out to second base his first time up. He'll take one down and in the dirt. No runs, 3 hits on the game for the Black Sox. 2 hits this inning, and all three of the hits today have been of the infield variety. Jackson Fox at second, Cashin at first. And there's a strike. Taking his time. The 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball will just miss. 2-1. There's a little nubber off the handle. Step and throw is in time for the second out. Runners do advance. That one just right off the handle.
First baseman, number 21, Bryce Air.
So that'll bring up Bryce Air with runners at second and third. Air grounded out to second his first time up. Swanson will work out of the stretch. And that's fouled straight back. 0-1 the count. A reminder as well that Maida Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from your hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. 0-1. And there's strike 2 on a breaking ball. Kodrovich on deck, hoping to get a chance. Base hit will bring in 2 runs with Cashin running on contact. Swanson trying to leave those 2 leadoff base runners. Ground ball over to short. Olsen there. 3 outs. So back-to-back singles to start the inning are stranded. And we have played 4 complete and head to the 5th. Your score after 4, Viroqua 3, Plover 0 on Zaleski Sports.
Central Door Solutions is the premier commercial and residential overhead door and dock equipment provider in north central Wisconsin. Our staff of trained professionals have the resources it takes to respond to emergency calls quickly. We use only the highest quality materials and top manufacturers in our overhead doors, hollow metal entry doors, dock equipment, screen doors, and much more.
Whether it's your home or business, farm or industrial, Central Door has your solution. Central Door Solutions, where personality opens doors and character keeps them open.
Go to the top half of inning number 5. As I will quickly get our scoreboard repaired for you guys.
I think mine's catching up because it says 49 right now.
Leading off for Viroqua is going to be Jackson Hoyam. And the first one. And that'll miss down. There's a pop-up into shallow right. Droner running in. He almost overran it. Makes the play for the first out.
Right fielder number 5, Kevin Lindowski.
So that'll bring up Kevin Lindowski, who struck out looking. That's 11 consecutive. Retired by Nafe. And the first one will miss down and away. No, nothing good in my scoreboard. I crashed. 1-0. There's a strike. So again, Nafe, after that again, a rough first inning, gave up 3 runs on 4 hits. He has retired the last 11. 5 strikeouts. And he's got a 2-1 count here. Wind up from the big right-hander is going to miss, and it's 3-1. So 3-1 the count. Reminder as well from our friends at Central Door Solutions. They're serving all of Wisconsin with high-quality garage doors and accessories since 2004. 18 years. And it's ball 4 is the first walk of the day for Nafe. That'll put a runner aboard for the top of the order. Viroqua looking to add on here. Here comes Griffin Olson. He's 1 for 2. Single and a run scored back in the first. A ground out back in the second inning. Lindowski taking his lead off of first, slide step, and he popped him up. Shallow left, Kadrovich goes all the way back, arranging over to make the play for the second out of the inning.
Catcher, number 17, Evan Hubach.
So 2 outs, here comes Evan Hubach. As he does that, a reminder as well that Velocity Clubhouse offers private lessons, clinics, open gyms, and rentals of batting cages, hitting simulators, basketball courts, volleyball, and more. So up your game at Velocity Clubhouse in Stevens Point. Hubach 1 for 2, popped up to short his last time up. He singled and scored back in the first. Breaking ball missed down, ball 1. One and nothing, slide step, fastball missing up. Popped the dust of the glove out of Mayer, but it's 2-0 the count to the number 2 hitter and the starting catcher. And Plover back in action this afternoon as well. And 2-0, and there's a throw over to first. That one fouled off and out of play. It was a little bit late on it. 2 balls and a strike now to Evan Hubach. Throw over, and he's in there with a dive. Runner holds, the line drive into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Lewandowski's going to turn second. He's going to go first to third. And there's runners at the corners. It's now first and third.
Second baseman, number 16, Casey Kowalczyk.
We'll bring up Casey Kowalczyk, who's 0 for 2. Pop up in a ground ball. Two on, 2 out here in the 5th. And there's off speed in there. So first 2 base runners since the first inning, a walk and a single. 5th hit of the game for Viroqua. Hubach taking his lead off of first base. And there's strike 2 on another breaking ball. Nothing in 2. Naif trying to get through. There's a line drive into left. That's down. That's going to bring in a run. They'll go station to station. RBI single for Casey Kowalczyk. It's 4-0. So the 1-out walk comes across to score. Which will bring up Noah Matheson. 2-run single. His first time up, he struck out back in the 3rd. So 1 for 2. Ground ball over towards short. Kadrovich ranges over, and he's going to have no play. And the bases are loaded. Three singles in a row.
First baseman, number 23, Camden.
And they're loaded for Camden Oliver, who's 0 for 2. He's flown out to left and right. He's hit the ball hard twice today. Naif working out of the stretch. And time is called and he'll step out. And the first one's in there for a strike. 2 outs, nowhere to put him. Naif's going to work out of the stretch. Viroqua's loaded him. A run is in this inning, and there's a breaking ball that's going to miss outside. 1-1. Reminder as well for baseball fans that Fatheads Rapids RV is just south of Wisconsin Rapids on Highway 13, where we know that life doesn't wait. So enjoy it. And time is called again. Also, reminders all from our friends at Monogram Appetizers asking if you're unhappy in your current job, join the team at Monogram Foods in Plover. With 2 modern facilities and plenty of openings, make the choice to come grow with Monogram Appetizers. Big leg kick, breaking ball fouled off right off the handle of the bat. He was way in front. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Naif trying to leave him loaded. A walk and 3 hits have brought in a run. High pop-up. Fox is there. He'll make the call to catch. Oliver retired. And so is Viroqua here in the 5th. But they get a run on 3 hits, 3 left. We've played 4 1/2 innings. Your score, it is Viroqua 4 and Plover nothing on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Bottom half of inning number 5 on the way. It'll be the bottom of the order for the Black Sox. Kadrovich, Sankey, and Mayer due up against Swanson. As he takes his windup as well, a reminder as well from our friends at Heartland Custom Homes, Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. Final throw down. Kadrovich will step in. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
I was just going to say, it's time for you to get her. She's all set for you right now.
Lead up for the Black Sox.
4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 4 left. For Viroqua, no runs, 3 hits, 3 left. For Plover. And that'll miss outside for ball 1. Swanson did a good job back in that 4th inning as that'll miss down low. Giving up the 2 infield singles to Fox and Cash and then stranding them both. Cutting right through the heart of the Plover batting order. And there's a strike. 2-1 now to Drew Kadrovich. Little end of the bat roller towards second. Kowalczyk there in plenty of time. And there's the first out here, the bottom half of inning number 5. So the 1 out, here comes Jake Sankey. He struck out looking. Back in the 30s, 0 for 1. Four strikeouts through 4 1/3. No walks, 3 hits, no runs for Swanson as there's a strike. And there's a wave and a miss. Had him out in front. He tried to slap it to left. Got a piece of it and fouls it off, but it's 0-2 now. For Naif, he's 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Walked 1. He struck out 5. That looks pretty good. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Ground ball again up the middle towards second. Kowalczyk has had a busy day, and he's got another out. Fourth time he's had to make a play. 5th time, actually, and for 4 of them, they've been back-to-back. So 2 outs here in the 5th. That'll bring up Caleb Mayer. Mayer struck out swinging back in the 5th. Those little half swing that he went around on last time. And he will roll one into right field, a base hit. So Mayer aboard. 4th hit of the day for the Black Sox. And that turns things back to the top of the order in Droner. Tommy 0 for 2, a couple of ground balls today. 1 to short, 1 to first.
Right fielder number 15, Tommy Droner.
He drops down. He drops a perfect bunt, but it's going to roll foul. It started out perfect. It hit a little bit of the slope of where the dirt kind of goes in the grass and then just starts slowly rolled its way foul, and there was no chance if that had stayed fair that he was going to be thrown out. So Matthew Iden over at first base running. And there's one that's going to miss high, and it's 1-1 to Droner. One. He thought about squaring again, brings it back, and he takes a ball. 2-1. He's got the third baseman now crashing. Tommy choking up on the bat. Now he takes a big rip, fouls it straight back. 2-2. So Swanson back out of the stretch, runner on first, 2 down. That's down, it's full, and on his way to second, and in there. Good read on the wild pitch. And Iden's going to get to second. Full count. Now an open base, but Fox on deck, who's got a couple of hits. That's fouled straight back and out of play. Over toward the parking lot. Three balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Ranging over. Kowalczyk, throw. The stretch. And they got him by half a step. Droner diving into first base to try and keep the inning alive. So no runs on a hit and a runner left. We've played 5 complete. Your score after 5. It is Viroqua 4 and Plover nothing. So you're watching Plover Black Sox baseball on a beautiful Sunday on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Top half of inning number 6. 4-0 in favor of Viroqua. 4 runs, 7 hits. They have left 4 in the game. For the Black Sox, no runs on 4 hits. They have left 4 as well. But as we get set for the 6th, be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from the Stevens Point Brewery, made from 100% real sugar and high-quality ingredients. Select from a variety of styles. That includes Point Root Beer, Diet Root Beer, Black Cherry, Orange, or Vanilla Cream, and Kitty Cocktail. Stevens Point Brewery supports all areas student-athletes. Ashton Swanson to lead things off, and he'll ground one to short right off the bat. Kadrovich, deep, throws over, and he's safe. He legs it out, and infield hit. For Ashton Swanson, Kadrovich played that one way back in the hole and right on the edge of the grass almost, and he tried to make the long throw flat-footed. So we'll get a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Looks like that is Clayton Weston, number 3, running for Swanson. So here comes Braden Lindowski's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly ball to right. And we'll chop one foul there. So leadoff single. Viroqua looking to add a couple extra runs here in the 6th. Nave trying to put up another 0. Ground ball could be 2. 6. Throw's going to be well late, but they do get the force out on Weston. So runner still at first now, but a new runner is Lendowski and 1 out. So that'll bring up Jackson Hoyam, who's 0 for 2. Again, a strikeout and a fly ball to right.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, no, we don't need to worry about where the runners are or anything.
That's going to be a late strike on a high strike. It's 0-1. Of course, I was going to say, too, we will have another Black Sox game this afternoon. Sheboygan. There's one throw over and safe with the dive is Braden Lendowski. So Nath looking over. Said, right in the middle of the rib cage. Runner going. Throw is going to be, and he's going to be in there. Just got in. Sankey dropped the ball. Umpire flinched and he saw the ball was out. So a stolen base. So runner on second now, 1 out. And a reminder as well that Opus 5-Star Lanes is your go-to for family fun with bowling, birthday parties, and pizza. So enjoy Opus 5-Star Lanes, Post Road in Plover. 0-2, the count to Hoyam. And Nate's going to step off and reset. Big insurance run for Viroqua, trying to get their 5th across. That's going to be yanked foul. Left field side. That's going to... That's a front yard ball.
You go that far, man, you get 2 tokens. Nope. I mean, look at her go, man.
0-2, count remains.
Well, if she gets,
Little cue shot fair to first. Ayers going to take it himself, 3 unassisted. That'll advance the runner to third. For Kevin Lendowski, now the number 9 hitter will step in.
Right fielder, number 5, Kevin Lendowski.
Lendowski walked and scored back in the 5th. And that'll miss high and away. Man, high and away again, 2-0. And it's 3-0. Ball 4, and for the second time, Nath has walked the number 9 hitter. So runners at the corners for the top of the order. Griffin Olsen, 1 for 3, singled and scored back in the first. And the first one misses. So 5 straight. Out of the zone for Nath. Very likely his last inning. There's a line drive into right. That's down, a base hit, and a run is in. Station to station, Olsen with an RBI. So 5-0 now in favor of Viroqua.
Catcher, number 17, Evan Hubach.
So here comes Evan Hubach. 2 for 3. A couple of singles. He scored a run. And another one misses up and out. So 6 of the last 7 have been missing for Nafe. There's one fouled right at the plate. So ball and a strike. Runners at first and second, Kevin Lindowski and Griffin Olson. Another one down in the dirt. Mayer knocks it down. 2 balls and a strike. 5 runs, 9 hits. A couple of walks for Viroqua in this one. There's a little looping line drive. That's fair. Runner fell, and now it's in the corner. They got to play at the plate, and he's going to be late. Is in there. So another run in. RBI double. And it is 6-0 Viroqua, and have a meeting on the mound. We'll see if that ends up being it for John Nafe. That was one where it was close play because Lindowski had tripped and fallen around third, but the ball had gotten far enough away he was able to still come in and meet the throw with a head first dive. So here comes Casey Kowalczyk with 2 outs and 2 on in scoring position. He is one for 3 on the day with an RBI. As he does that, a reminder as well from our friends at Polito's Pizza, home of the Big Slice, with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Rothschild, and Wisconsin Rapids. Polito's Pizza is open 7 days a week at 11 o'clock, and they're open late on Friday and Saturdays to satisfy your after-party pizza craving. In Stevens Point, your Polito's Pizza located in beautiful downtown Stevens Point, over on Main Street. So a chance here trying to get out of this inning. 6 runs on 10 hits now. Started with a 2-out walk this rally. And it's high and tight. Luka Weinkoff throwing down the bullpen. Likely get the 7th. The 1-0 is outside, 2-0. Nafe really starting, you can tell, fatigue. Starting to step in. Facing the number 3 hitter. And there's a strike on the outside corner. So 2 balls and a strike now. 3 hits and a walk this inning. They had a runner on first with 2 outs. Or a runner on third with 2 outs. Then the walk and back-to-back hits. Fouled straight back and out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Matheson on deck, looking to get a chance for Viroqua. But now it's up to Kowalczyk. Casey singled his last time, but drove in a run. Now it's back in the 5th. So he's popped up and grounded out. big leg kick. That's going to squeak right through Mayer, and that's going to bring in a run. Wild pitch. It's 7-0. Now advance Hubach over to third. Full count now, 3-2. Slide step. Line drive into center. That's going to drop. That's a base hit. It's 8-0. RBI single for Kowalczyk. It's a 4-run inning. And that's gonna do it for John Naif. First thing he's going out there, he's going to go take the baseball. And it's going to be up to Luka Weinkauf to face Noah Matheson. So we're going to step aside. Top half of the 6th, 8-0 Viroqua. You're watching Plover Black Sox baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Plover, Madison.
Top half of the 6th. And it's going to be up to Luka Weinkauf. Try and get out of this inning. He'll face Matheson with 2 outs and a runner on first. So again, this whole inning started with a 2-out walk. And 3 straight hits, all RBI hits from the top of the order, Olsen, Hubach, and Kowalczyk. Wild pitch had brought in a run as well. And so Matheson will be the 8th hitter in this inning. The line for Naif, 5 2/3, 11 hits, 8 runs, all earned. He walked 2, struck out 5. He is responsible for the runner at first base as well.
Left fielder, number 21, Noah Matheson.
So here comes Noah Matheson, who is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs on the day. And there's a strike. Weinkauf already making his 2nd appearance on the year. Throwing a 1/3 of an inning. As we'll miss that one, up and out. He's given up a hit and a run, a couple of walks during his time, an ERA of 21. But again, still very early. The ball on a strike. Kowalczyk, the runner over at first, throw over, and he's in there with a dive. Little roller toward third. Thauer takes a big hop at the belt. Throw over. The stretch by Air, and the inning finally comes to an end. 4 runs on 4 hits. A runner left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. It is 8-0 for Viroqua. As you're watching beautiful American Legion baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
This is Monogram, Plover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
I started out as anybody else would, on the line, 3rd shift, and I worked my way up to 1st shift and then eventually operator positions.
Monogram Foods, come grow with us.
Bottom half of the 6th inning. 8-0 Viroqua. Swanson back out there. He'll face 2, 3, and 4. He'll face Fox, Cashin, and Thaur.
Lead off for the Black Sox, bottom of the 6th. Left field number 12, Jackson Fox.
Jackson Fox 2 for 2, a couple of singles. Also stolen a base today. He'll take one down and in the dirt. Of course, stay tuned again next week. Plenty of games again over here for the Black Sox over the course of the time, and that's going to miss its 2-0. We'll be in Merrill on Tuesday, Stevens Point on Wednesday. Depending on how state baseball goes, Thursday here against Wisconsin Rapids, at least for myself, and then Saturday, doubleheader right back here against Oshkosh on La Crosse. As Fox takes a strike, and then on Sunday in Green Bay, taking on Green Bay Southwest. A lot going on the next week, so we get the summer going as there's a late swing and a miss. Full count now to Fox. Of course, stay tuned here for all your American Legion baseball action here on Zaleski Sports and at ZaleskiSports.com. And a leadoff walk. So Fox aboard for the 3rd time today. First walk for Swanson. To bring up Cashin. Cashin singled off of Swanson, literally, last time up. Going to come back here, that bounce off of looked like the left hip of Swanson. Bryson 1 for 2. Throw over, and again, Fox is in there with a dive. They have spent plenty of time over the course of this game keeping an eye on Jackson Fox. Pretty close to a dozen throws over. He has stolen a base. That one's going to kick off of the gear. It's going to kick all the way back. And that hit Bryson. I don't think Bryson knew that it hit him. But it is ruled a hit batter, and now there's 2 on. With nobody out for Caden Thaur, who's 0 for 2. He's flown out to center field twice.
Third baseman, number 19, Caden Thaur.
So it hit the catcher's gear. Big curveball in there. Strike 1 to Caden. So Cashin over at first, Fox at second. Looks very similar to the 4th inning. Another one down and blocked by Hubach behind the plate. And so Cashin, who's been a magnet the last 2 years for the baseball. Got a free first base here, and that's going to be inside. That almost got Caden Thaur. Spins out of the way. It's 2-1. Big chance for Black Sox trying to scrape and claw their way back in this one. You got to get some runs in here, and that's fouled straight back. It's 2-2. Bullpen is quiet on the left field line. There's a ground ball up the middle. Swanson somehow knocked it down between his legs and will make the play to first. That's a heck of a play by the Viroqua pitcher. That looked ticketed for center field. And somehow he just got the glove down and knocked it down, was able to make the play. So here comes Thomas Hunt, the DH. He's grounded out to second base twice. And the first one's in there for a strike. Second and third one out. That's down in the dirt. At the very least, try and get the 0 off the scoreboard for the Black Sox. Slide step, and there's a little chopper. That's going to be to say that's going to bring in a run. So it'll be an RBI ground out. Third time today that Hunt has grounded out to second base. But he does bring in a run. Fox comes across to score. Cashin makes his way over to third. And it's 8-1. So here comes Bryce Ayer, who's 0 for 2 again, a couple of groundouts. 1 to second, 1 to short. Runner at third. Man, anything that gets by Hubach, Cashin should be able to come in and score, and there's a breaking ball in for a strike. A run now on 4 hits, none of them this inning, a walk and hit batter. And a couple of groundouts have brought in a run. Half swing, and he offered. It's 0-2. So now Swanson trying to close out this inning. Popped it up, straight up. Foul ground. And Hubach is going to get there and make the catch. That'll end the inning. So a run on no hits. There was a runner left. We played 6 complete. We head to inning number 7. Your score is Viroqua 8 and Plover 1 on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, come check out Velocity Clubhouse.
Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
Top half of the 7th. Luca Weinkauf back out there to work a full inning now. He'll face Camden Oliver to lead things off. So Weinkauf with his final throw down. Bullpen now is going to start getting busy. As it looks like it's going to be Griffin Olson, the leadoff hitter shortstop. He's going to start throwing down that left field bullpen. Looks like he may get the bottom half of the 7th. With 103 pitches thrown by Swanson. So the first pitch from Weinkauf here is going to be a big swing and a miss. Oliver 0 for 3. He's flown out 3 times, twice to left and once to right. The 0-1. Swing and a miss again. That was, if he's wearing a Major League helmet, that might have fallen off on that swing. It's 0-2 now. That looked good. It's just a touch up. 1-2 now. It'll be Oliver, Swanson, and Lundowski due up here for Viroqua here in the 7th. Rolling over 1 toward first. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes now. And Griffin Olson getting loose down in that bullpen. Being protected by Tyler Quackenbush out there. This is protector. There's a little line drive into right field, a base hit. So a base hit for Oliver. He's on board for the first time today, and that'll bring up Ashton Swanson. So we're going to see. So Clayton Weston's going to hit.
Pitch hitter number 3, Clayton Weston.
Swanson went 2 for 3. So Clayton Weston, who ran for him earlier, will buckle on a big curveball and it's strike 1. Yeah, against Swanson, 2 for 3. He drove in a run. Guess they'll give him a little bit of time off after he threw a solid game on the mound. Big cut to miss Off speed, it's 0-2 now to Clayton Weston. Weinkoff set and looks over, slide step, fastball down and away. Okay, Camden Oliver, runner at first base. He had that little looping single in the right. Weinkoff tries to spin one up there and it just kind of hangs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. You've seen that a few times today where the Black Sox have gotten hitters 0-2, but haven't been able to get that final strike across. Throw over, and in there standing is Oliver. Swing and a miss. He got one by him. There's the first down. So Weston retired on the punch out. And we have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Trevor Geary.
Pinch hitter, number 7, Trevor Geary.
So Geary will pinch hit for Lendowski. Braden Lendowski wins 0 for 3, but he did score a run after a fielder's choice. Brought him aboard back in the 6th. Fastball down. Weinkoff already back out there working out of the stretch. Oliver holds in a curveball just, and got out of his hand just a touch early. It's 2-0. And stay tuned. We'll get the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll break down what happened in this one following the conclusion of the game. Of course, stay tuned later on this afternoon. It will be its own separate stream. We will have Plover and Sheboygan head-to-head. There's one fouled straight back. So 2 balls and a strike now. Weinkoff comes set, mid-chest, and he misses up. 3-1. And there's a walk. So first and second now with just 1 out for Aiden McDowell, who's going to pinch hit.
Pinch hitter number 2, Aiden McDowell.
So he will pinch hit for Hoyam, who is 0 for 3. And as they clean up the plate, Mayer's going to go and talk to Luka Weinkoff. Also back in the dugout, so it looks like he's going to be warm and set to go in the 7th. Plover bullpen empty. This is Weinkoff's inning. Slide step, and there's a high strike. So McDowell getting a chance to get in the game here. He had a run for Hubach. Again, a curveball. Weinkoff just doesn't have a grip on it. A couple times where, again, he's let it go early, does not have a good grip on the baseball, and he's trying to spin that. And it's 1-1. Still a couple of players available if they do choose to pinch hit for Viroqua here in the 7th. And another one misses up and out of the zone. 2-1. First and second, 1 out. And there's the breaking ball. There's one of his better ones he's thrown so far. It's 2-2. Geary, the runner at first base. Camden Oliver over at second. Two and two. Wheel back to second, and they'll look him back. Weinkauf set, slide step, ground ball towards second, could be 2. 4, 6, and air was off the bag. So there's the second out of the inning, and here comes Kevin Lindowski. He's 0 for 1. He is struck out and walked twice and scored twice. So that was a really bizarre play on that ground ball because looked like the throw had beat him, but air was just not on the bag. So here comes Lindowski. The runner's at the corners. He'll take one down. One ball and nothing as Weinkauf comes set. 2-0. Top of the order due up. Lindowski doing a good job as the 9-hitter. Working at bats, getting on base. There's a low strike. 2-1. Step over and throw in a little bit of a high throw, but air's there to leap up there and grab it. That's popped straight back and fouling out of play. 2-2 now. Two and two the count. Weinkauf set. Trying to end this inning. And he does. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Weinkauf, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit and 2 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 7. Last chance for the Black Sox. Down 7-8. 1 your score. You're watching Plover Black Sox baseball right here on Zaleski.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Bottom half of inning number 7, Griffin Olson. In to throw. So Olson will get the 7th. He will face Kadrovich, Sankey, and Mayer due up. Black Sox trying to go on a late rally. Need 7. Kadrovich today 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. Will run on 4 hits in the game for Plover. 8 runs on 12 hits for Viroqua. Looks like the only changes defensively. Cooper Gelhaus in at second base. Kowalczyk moves over to short. And a big looping curveball in there for a strike to Kadrovich. So 6 innings, 1 run on 4 hits. As there's strike 2 for Swanson. He walked 1. Struck out 4. That one just missed. They did hit a batter. And a big cut and miss on a breaking ball down in the dirt. They got to go and confirm it at first. They do. Strikeout 2-3, and there's the first out of the 7th.
Second baseman, number 17.
So that'll bring up Jake Sankey. Sankey 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground ball. There's a little chopper foul. Mayer on deck. A swing and a miss. And a little off balance there. 0-2 now to Sankey. Sharp breaking ball misses inside, 1-2. That's a power curveball. And he got him swinging. Couldn't tell if that was a fastball or a changeup, but either way, it's out number 2. So 2 down here for Caleb Mayer. Mayer 1 for 2. Single his last time up back in the 5th. That was the last hit that Plover's gotten. Their last chance here. And with how quick he's moving, I wonder if they're going to look at Olsen getting the start in the game against Sheboygan for Viroqua. There's a buffer game between the 2 games for the Black Sox today. Again, stay tuned with us as that's going to miss up. We'll be with you guys at about 4 o'clock for their game against Sheboygan. High and tight. 2-0. Droner on deck, top of the order. There's that big little floating curveball in there. Chopper foul now down to their final strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got him swinging. He strikes out the side, and this one is over. Your final score, it was Viroqua 8 and Plover 1. Stay tuned. We got your Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up next. Again, get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Head to Marshfield, head to Curtis, head to NasonvilleDairy.com. Any of those spots, you can place your order. Get those curds. Breck, we'll be back to break down what happened in this one when we return on Zaleski Sport.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
We welcome you back to Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover. Your final score in this game, Viroqua 8, Plover 1. Black Sox dropped to 1-3. They still got another game yet today. Your line score for Viroqua, 8 runs, 12 hits. They left no errors. They left 7 runners aboard. For the Black Sox, 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5. The win's going to go to Swanson. He went 6 strong innings. He had the 1 run on 4 hits, struck out 4, walked only 1. Jeannet, 5 2/3. He gets the loss. 11 hits, 8 runs, 7 earned, walked 2, struck out 5. Weinkauf, ending in a third, 1 hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Leading hitter Jack Jackson Fox went 2 for 2. And scored the only run of this one. And for Viroqua, Hubach 3 for 4. Kowalczyk, Olson, Matheson each 2 for 4. Swanson 2 for 4 as well among those 12 hits. Again, stay tuned later on this afternoon, approximately 4 o'clock or so, but keep your eye right here on Zaleski Sports and ZaleskiSports.com for the official start time of that game. It may go a bit early or may go a bit late depending on how the middle game goes. Either way, we will be right here for the Black Sox taking on Sheboygan to wrap up this triangular on this Sunday afternoon as we cross the 1 o'clock hour. That being said, that has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Again, go to Marshfield, go to Curtis, go to NasonvilleDairy.com today. So for everyone here at Zaleski Sports, this is Mike Wellens thanking you for joining us. So long, everybody. We'll talk to you in just a little while yet. We'll have one more game in just a couple of hours, all right here on Zaleski Sports.